welcome to Chair Yoga. My name is Barry. These recordings are developed or made for the crossings. I typically go in to teach at the crossings, but with the quarantine, haven't been able to. So that's the evolution into the Chair Yoga videos. I hope they're beneficial and helpful. Yoga helps to strengthen us, increase our stability, our range of motion. It doesn't help us get rid of stress. Stress is going to be here always, but it helps us to decide how we're going to react to stress, how we choose to react. So it helps us to handle and deal with stress that is inevitable, with increased stability, strength, and range of motion. You can do yoga sitting in the chair, standing on the mat. You can even do yoga laying in a hospital bed. I've been through multiple surgeries. I'm still a cancer patient at MD Anderson Cancer Center. Have been for 20 years. And yoga has helped keep me strong and fit. Doctors are always amazed at how quick I recover, how healthy I look. It's like, you shouldn't look so healthy. You should look sick, but I don't. And I attribute that to the practice of yoga. That's why it's so important to me to share it with you as well. So the first thing we're going to start off with is a breathing practice. The most important thing in yoga is improving your quality of breath. You want to seek to lengthen and deepen your breath, and just keep your awareness on your breath. Every move, on or off the mat, on or off the chair, is either preceded by an inhale or preceded by an exhale. Always aware of your breath. When your mind gets really turbid and you're worried, or we call it being in a rajasic state, when you're getting pulled this direction and that, the best thing you can possibly do is just to remind yourself of your breath and do what's called naming your breath. In the past videos, we've been naming our breath with breathing in on the inhale and breathing out on the exhale. Today we're going to do a little bit more advanced practice. We're going to use the Sanskrit terms, so hum. It's actually the sound of the breath. So sit high up on your sit bones, relax your shoulders, and softly close your eyes. With your eyes closed, bring your awareness to the tip of your nose. Feel the air as it enters through the nostrils. Feel the air as it exits the nostrils. And you can stay with the practice we've been doing and name your breath with breathing in on the inhale, breathing out on the exhale. Or you can try what I'm offering to you today. Silently say to yourself, so on the inhale, hum on the exhale. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. Continuing to lengthen and deepen your breath, naming your breath, and then begin to visualize your breath as a soft white light. As you say so on the inhale, see the soft white light going down the length of your spine. As you say hum on the exhale, see the white light going gently back up the length of your spine. So hum. Light going down on the inhale, Light going back up on the exhale. After your next full breath cycle, gently open your eyes. Notice the quality of your thoughts. Notice the quality of your breath. Bring one hand to your heart and then place the other on top. See if you can feel your heartbeat. If you can't feel it, just bring awareness to it. You know it's in there. Feel a sense of gratitude for the heart beating inside your chest. Feel a sense of gratitude for this very moment. Gently release your arms down by your side. And with an inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Bring your palms together. Exhaling, hands come down, center line. Again, don't move until you have your breath. So begin your inhale. And then begin to sweep your arms up and overhead. Palms together. Wait for your exhale. Exhaling, arms down, center line. One more. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Place your palms on your knees. Lean slightly forward. We're going to wake up the spine with what's called cat's breath vinyasa. Deep inhale. You're going to arch the upper spine. Extend in the spine. Exhale and drawing the shoulder blades down and back. Opening your heart towards the front of the room. Inhale, arch the upper spine. Exhale and drawing the heart forward. One more. Follow the rhythm of your breath. If you haven't met her before, this is my cat, Annie. We named her Annie because she was a little orphan kitten that got washed out of the drain pipes during a big storm, and I was still teaching high school, and the kids brought her to me. I had to feed her with a bottle. So little orphan Annie, she's a little, has mood changes. She, the three qualities of energy, we've got Rajasic, where I was telling you about when you're getting pulled this direction and that direction, and yoga teaches about that one, and then two others. You have Tamasic. To be Tamas is to be heavy, kind of like a couch potato. You don't want to move, you don't want to get up. But Tamas also has great potential. The third type of energy is Sattvic. So we've got Tamas, which is the couch potato. And you've got Rajasic like this. You just don't know what to do with yourself. You've got so much energy, different thoughts going on in your head. And then Sattvic is the blending of the two, the reconciliation of the opposites. And that's what we want to bring more of into our life. The Sattvic is nice and smooth, it just goes with the flow. And this one, I don't know if she has a Sattvic stage. She's either Tamasic or Rajasic, one or the other. All right. Bring your chin down towards your chest. And as you do that, keep your spine long. Just feel the stretch across your shoulders and down your back. A deep inhale. Then exhale and take the head over around to one side. Make a nice full circle. And then as you reach center, take in a deep inhale. And take it around to the other side. Just enjoy all of the sensations. You don't want to ignore what your body's telling you. You want to feel the sensations. Your body's talking to you with those. Let's roll the shoulders back. then roll the shoulders forward. Good. Smooth wave-like motion. And you're continuing to keep your breath deep and full. Back to center. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Your arms are an extension from your heart, so send energy out through the fingertips. To protect your shoulders, you want to draw the upper arm bones, the humerus bones, into the socket. That's the glenoid socket. Good. From here, we're going to take the left arm down and then sweep the right arm over for a nice long side stretch. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale and taking it to the other side. Inhale, rise up, following the rhythm of your breath. You don't have to be right exactly with me, but inhale, rise. Exhaling, lengthening the side. Come back up to center. Interlace the fingers. Exhale and bringing the arms down in front. Inhale, interlace fingers, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale and bending at the elbows, come into the stage that's appropriate for you. Hands behind the head if that's available. To open the heart, this is thoracic extension. On your inhale, palms back up to the sky. Exhaling, arms down in front. Inhale, sweep the arms back up and overhead. Exhaling, bending at the elbows. Inhale, palms back up. Exhaling, arms down in front. Take your left hand to your right knee and your right hand to the chair. Start with your feet. Your toes are lifted and spread. Thighs drawn in, navel to spine. Shoulder blades are relaxed. Also, you want to keep your chin drawn in slightly. Most of us tend to lead with our chins. When we lead with our chins, that shortens this space for our cervical vertebrae, our neck vertebrae. So when you draw the chin in, it lengthens the spine and gives more room for the nerve endings. You have lots of nerve endings coming out of the spine and going back in, and that allows them to have more room. You don't get the pinched nerves. Okay? So chin drawn in. Deep inhale, draw your navel towards your spine. Exhale and twisting from low belly. Keep equal weight distribution on your sit bones. Don't come up off of one hip. Deep inhale. Exhale, and you want to twist from the ribs around the solar plexus. Another deep inhale. Exhale and twist from the area of the heart. Keep your chin in line with the sternum and the chin drawn in. Keep your breath deep and full. You can still be naming your breath with breathing in, breathing out, or the more advanced practice of so, hum. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. Inhale, come back to center. And we'll take one cat's breath, appropriate for today. Deep inhale to arch the upper spine. Exhale and draw the heart forward. Back to neutral. Bring your right hand to the left knee, left hand to the chair. Build from the ground up. Lift your toes. Relax the shoulders. Feel equal weight distribution on your sit bones. Deep inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale and twisting from low belly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and twisting from the ribs. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and twisting from the heart. Twists are so good for the digestive, nervous, even the skeletal system with the spine and endocrine. I don't think there's a system they're not good for. Inhale, come back to center and release. Inhale, sweep the arms out shoulder level. Send energy out through the fingertips. As we send energy out through the fingertips, that's organic energy. Then you use muscular or structural energy to draw the upper arm bones into the socket. Good. Let's make some small circles forward. And then small circles back. Good. Bend at the elbow. We're going to inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale and bending at the elbows, hinging at the hips, folding slightly forward. Keep your navel drawn to your spine and your chin drawn in. Next inhale, reach up for the sky. Deep full inhale, exhale and hinging at the hip. Avoid sinking in at the waist. We're going to keep the spine long. Vibrancy in the low back. Inhale, draw up. Exhale and hinging forward. Draw those shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, arms back up overhead. And then bring them out shoulder level. Make fists with your hands, release. Fists and release. Fists and release. Roll the wrists forward. You see, I'll scooch over this way. Roll the wrists back. Extend again. Okay? And then we are going to do just that. Deep inhale. We're going to keep our arms shoulder level, coming over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Back to center. Exhale and mindfully lowering the arms down. We did it as a warm up. We'll do it down to release that because we just did a lot of work on the shoulders. So roll the shoulders back. And then roll forward. Good. All right. Take your fingertips underneath the right thigh. And you're going to cross the right leg over the left as high up as you can. That might be at the ankle, might be midway. You might be able to take your toes all the way around behind the standing leg. We're going to go into what's called Garudasana, eagle pose. Kind of a pretzel pose. It's really good. It's like taking a wash rag and wringing out the dish rag. As we do that, that gets out all the gunk. In yoga, that's your ama, undigested material. So after doing Garudasana, often you'll need to go to the bathroom, you'll start coughing stuff up. All of those are good indications that things are moving. We don't want to get blocked up and constipated. We don't want our chest holding mucus and phlegm. We want to cough it up if it's there, and we want to get our bowels and our urinary tract moving. So on your next inhale, sweep the arms out, right leg's on top. So as you cross them over, left arm comes on top. Then you give yourself just a nice hug. Silently or even audibly say to yourself, I love you. I love you. One more time. I love you. Beautiful. You can stay at this stage right here, or you can bring the backs of the arms together. And the next stage is to twist around to the hands. Lift your elbows up so that your forearms are parallel with the floor. Feel your sit bones in contact with the chair. Draw your navel to your spine and relax your shoulders as much as possible. You can stay in a static position or you can take it with your breath. On an inhale, open up spine long. Inhale. Exhaling. If you just ate a big breakfast, you'll feel that. Deep inhale. Exhaling. Inhale, come back to center. And then very mindfully release. Transitions are extremely important in yoga, on and off the mat. It's the transitions where accidents usually occur because we're thinking about where we're going, what we're doing, instead of what we're doing right at the moment. Stay present as you transition, and you'll prevent a lot of accidents. Now, as I was talking about, something I was going to tell you, I'll remember it after we go to this side. So take your fingertips under the left thigh, cross it over, feel the sit bones, equal weight distribution. Now open, exhaling, the left leg's on top, so that means the right arm will be on top. Give that nice hug once again. I love you. Stay here, or as you're ready, bring the backs of the arms together, or even into the full twist. Garudasana is a Sanskrit for eagle pose. Inhale, draw navel to spine, open up. Exhaling, hinging at the hip, folding forward. Spine is long. Stay in with your breath. Exhaling. Start your inhale even before you start to move. Wait for your exhale before you begin to move. Inhale, come back to center. Mindfully release. Very important transition. And I remember what I was going to say before. It always comes back to me eventually if I just quit worrying about it and let it come back. It's recommended that you don't eat right before yoga. Maybe 2 hours. I mean, you can. I have certainly eaten and then gone right back into a yoga class during workshops and things like that. But you don't want to eat a big heavy meal and then do a full yoga practice. Try to wait in between. It's also very important that as you do yoga and you're doing things like Garudasana and wringing out the waste and getting the undigested material moving, that you drink plenty of water, not Diet Cokes or coffee like we enjoy, but water. And the more water you drink, you'll find that your body begins to just crave it, and then you begin to, if you don't already like water, might be your #1 drink. But I had to relearn to drink water. As a kid, that's all we drank. We got iced tea with dinner, but all we drank was water. And if you're outside, you drink out of the water hose. It's funny, kids today think, oh my gosh, I could have bottled water and name brand bottled water. But I love the water out of the water hose. Just had to wait for it to cool down. It came out too hot at first. All right, so we're gonna do the calf pump. Your calf muscles are your gastrocnemius and your soleus muscles. And as we roll high up on the balls of the feet, we inhale and then exhale and lower it down. That acts as a pump. It helps to pump the fluids that accumulate in our feet and our ankles. Helps to pump them back up towards the heart. Yoga teaches us we have 3 hearts, or 3 pumps. Of course, we have our heart in our chest. Inhale, roll up. Exhale and rolling down. Continue the calf pump as you listen to me, and continue to breathe. Second pump is our digestive tract. We have peristalsis going on in there, moving things around, and that gets our circulation going as well. And this is our third, our calf pumps. As you complete another cycle of that, come back to neutral. I referred to toes being lifted and spread earlier. That strengthens our ankles and our stability, our foundation. So you want your toes lifted, and then first point of alignment, you want to draw the thigh bones in and up. Everything draws in towards center. Like when we had our arms out, we drew our arms in towards center. You draw thighs, navel, everything in towards the core. It's 3 focal points. You have the low belly, the hara. You have the heart, and you have the soft palate. That's in the roof of your mouth, the part that's not bony. If you run your tongue along the roof of your mouth, it's bony at the front, and then it's soft in the back. It's a soft palate. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Drawing your thigh bones in, deep inhale, exhaling, lifting the right leg up and off the floor. Now feel that, draw that leg in towards your low belly. Legs are strong and your core is strong. Good. Roll the ankle in, relax your shoulders. Make sure you're breathing. Roll the ankle out and release. We'll do that to the other side. Reestablish your foundation. Deep inhale. Exhaling, lifting the other leg. Keep your shoulders down and back, chin drawn in. Roll the ankle in. And roll the ankle out. Hope y'all are enjoying my helper today. And release. Good. Another deep inhale. Exhaling, lifting the right leg. This time we're going to point, flex, curl the toes, and release. Point, flex, curl, and release. One more time. Point, flex, curl, and release. And lower it down. Other side. Drawing the leg up. Point, flex, crunch those toes, and release. Now even if your toes aren't moving when you tell them to crunch, visualize that they are. I would lay in bed, unable to hardly move, and I would be visualizing myself doing yoga postures. And here I am doing them again. Good. One more calf pump. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale and lower and down. Inhale, sweep the right leg and the left arm up and overhead. Exhale and lower and down. Opposite sides. Inhale. Exhale. One more on each side. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhaling. Then draw it all up together. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhale. I'm not hurting her, I promise. Exhaling. Inhale, draw it all up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Then inhale, we're going to open wide. Exhale and coming back together. Inhale, open. Exhale and coming back together. Inhale. Keep the arms out to the sides. And then crisscross the legs. One on top and then the next on top. Keep that core strong. And then release. Good job. Make sure your feet are awake. Kind of move them around. Taking a deep inhale, and then you can choose to stay seated. That's perfectly fine. Normally we have Virginia, Miss V, showing the seated position and the staging there. But it's just me today, so stay along with us in your seat if you choose to. But visualize yourself doing it as we are, and do it to the maximum of your ability in the seated chair, as you're seeing yourself doing it to the full stage. So if you're going to stand, take a deep inhale, exhaling. This is one of the transitions. Be very mindful. And then make your way behind the chair. putting the cat out of the room and see how that goes. We'll see how long it is till she makes her way back. All right, 3 calf pumps. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Toes lifted and spread. Inhale. Navel to spine. Exhaling. Shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Good. Let's take heel toe, making it a wide stance. And you want your toes at about a 45-degree angle. Keeping your spine long. It's like somebody's pulling a string at the top of your head. Relax your shoulders, chin drawn in. Deep inhale. Exhaling, bending at the knees. Bringing it down low. Inhale, rise up. This is goddess or horse stance. Exhaling. Inhale, rise up. Exhaling, bending at the knees. Stay this time for a full breath cycle. See if you can take it just a little bit lower. And then on your next inhale, rise up. Heel toe. Heel toe. Come into standing. Standing at the top of your chair, deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale and step in the right leg back about a leg's length. I'm going to ground through the back foot. To ground through the back foot means you're placing the sole of the foot on the ground, the toes are angled out. Bend the front knee and bring it down low. And keep your hands on the chair, leaning into your spine. Chin's drawn in, breath deep and full. Hands on the chair, or you can inhale. You can sweep one, or you can sweep both arms up and overhead. This is Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel your strength, feel your power. You are the warrior. Feel the strength of your low body. Feel the energy from your heart out through your fingertips. Mindfully bring your hands back to the chair if they're raised. Unbend the front knee. And on an exhale, hinge at the hip, folding forward. Stay for a full breath cycle. And then inhale, come back up to standing. Come to the toes of the back foot. Exhale and step into the back of the chair. Hang on just 1 second. Technical difficulties of a yogini working alone in her garage. My battery on my phone was going dead. So inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale and step in the left foot back about a leg's length. Rounding through the back foot. Turn it sideways, plant the foot. Now feel equal weight distribution. Energy down through the back leg. Bend the front knee, bring it down as low as you can. If you don't have enough room, move the back leg. The back leg is your anchor. You can move it. The front leg is your foundation. You don't want to be moving it around. Keep the knee in line with the ankle. It should be right over the second toe. So as you're here, again, you feel the strength of your low body. Draw the thighs in and up, everything towards core, towards center. Slightly scoop the tailbone. You can keep your fingertips on the chair, or you can inhale, sweep 1, or both arms up and overhead. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Feel your power. Feel your strength. Gaze is focused. Just above the horizon, your drishti is lifted. Your drishti is your gaze. Notice if you're still with the practice of So-Hum. Mindfully bring your fingertips back to the chair. Inhale, unbend the front knee. Exhaling, hinging from the hip, folding forward. You'll feel nice sensation of stretching along the back of the hamstrings. Inhale, drop from low belly, lead with your heart. Come back up to standing. Come to the toes of your back foot. Exhaling, step into the top of the mat. Good. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Now we'll do Vrikshasana, tree pose. Build from the ground up. You're going to shift weight into your left foot. Relax your shoulders. Bring the sole of the right foot to the ankle or to the calf. Stay in with your breath. Navel to spine. Gaze lifted. You can stay here. You can bring one hand to heart center or both. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Stay in with your breath. Your gaze is lifted. Mindfully release. Remember that your gaze is your drishti. Where your gaze goes, your energy goes. Where your eyes go, your energy goes. We don't want our energy going down. We want to lift our energy. Another mantra, we've gone over naming your breath, breathing in, breathing out. That's a great one. So-Hum. And another one that I've spoken about many times from my teacher is any time when you need to calm down or just remember who you are, just silently saying to yourself, I am all right on the inhale, right now on the exhale. I am all right, right now. So softly close your eyes if you like and silently say that to yourself. I am all right, right now. I am all right, right now. Good. Gently open your eyes if they're closed. Build in from the ground up. Shift weight into your right foot. Toes lifted and spread. Those shoulder blades down and back. Bring the sole of the left foot to the ankle or to the inner calf. Navel to spine. Shoulders drawn down and back. Bring one hand to heart center or both. Breathing in. Breathing out. So-Hum. Mindfully release. Let's take a calf pump as you inhale, roll up on your toes, exhaling, coming down. Good. I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see what I'm doing now. Scoop my tailbone slightly, relax my shoulders. We'll take the left leg first. You're going to keep your knees and your thighs drawn in and up. Keep your knees together as if there was a rubber band around your knees, keeping them together. Deep inhale, exhale and bend in the left knee, bringing the heel towards your sit bones. I can really feel this in my hamstrings. If your hamstrings start screaming, back off a little bit. Stay for another full breath cycle, if possible, and then lower it down. Good. Taking it to the other side. Shift weight into your left foot, bend in the right knee. Remember to keep the knees and the thighs together. They tend to splay around. One more full breath cycle. And then lower it down. Good. Let's take it. You see me from the front, you know what we're doing now. Bring in one knee. Bringing the heel towards the sit bone. Then if you can reach back and take hold of your pants leg or take hold of the foot, let your arm draw down and back. Turn so you can see what I'm doing. And then you can press the thigh bone back for more thoracic extension. Stay at your stage. If your stage is right here, it's perfectly fine. I clearly remember when that was my stage. Okay? Taking it to the other side. Bringing the leg up. Reach back so you can get hold of your pants leg or the foot. And if available, just press it back. Or stay right here. And then lower it down. That's the thing in yoga. There's always a next stage. We're never going to get done or finished and, oh, I've learned it all. I can do it all. There's always another level. So never get discouraged. Know that you're on a path. We're all on a path. Okay? This time we're going to inhale, lengthen your spine. I'm going to turn the chair again so you can see what I'm doing. Exhaling, hinging at the hip, coming into a 90-degree angle. Even though you're face down, keep your gaze lifted. It's kind of like you're looking up at the chair. Keep the chin drawn in, navel drawn to spine. Run up, you'll see that because I'm a baggy shirt. One more full breath cycle. Inhale, walk back up to the chair. Okay? Pull that. Deep inhale. Exhale and walking it back. Coming into a 90-degree angle. Send energy up through the sit bones towards the back of the room. It's like you're stretching your spine from fingertips down through the tailbone. See how long you can make your spine. Next, deep inhale. Walk it back up to the chair. Good. Come to the right side of your chair. Hold on to the chair with the left. Shift weight into your left leg. And bend at the knee, bringing the thigh parallel to the mat or to the floor. As you're here, your toes are still lifted and spread. Scoop the tailbone. Relax the shoulders. Keep the chin drawn in. And release. Inhale, draw it back up. Fingertips on your knee. You can stay right here. Or exhaling, you can open the hip out to the side. Inhale, come back to center. And release. Good. One more. Deep inhale. Exhaling, opening out to the side. Let your heart open as well. Inhale back to center and release. Okay? You don't have to move your chair. I'm just trying to get in a better position so you can see and hear me. Shift weight into your right leg, holding on with your right arm. Deep inhale, draw navel to spine, bringing the thigh parallel to the mat. Both feet are still active. Gaze is still lifted. Chin drawn in. Deep inhale. Exhale and release. Rebuild over and over from the ground up. Inhale, draw the knee up. Exhale and release. Inhale, draw the knee up. This time we're going to open out to the side. Palms on the knee. Exhaling, if it's available, open your hip. Also draw your shoulder blades down and back, opening up your heart. Inhale back to center and release. 2 more times. Deep inhale, exhaling. Inhale back to center and release. 1 more. Draw it from low belly. Exhaling. Lead with your heart. Inhale back to center. Exhale and release. Good work. 1 more calf pump. Deep inhale. Please do these calf pumps standing at your counter or behind your chair. Even do them at the store now that we can somewhat go back to the store. All right. Let's roll the shoulders back. Just in case you brought any tension into your shoulders. My tendency is to carry tension, stress in my shoulders. So I'm always going, okay, relax my shoulders. Take your fingertips underneath the right thigh. And if you can take hold of it, take hold of your foot. If not, bring it to the stage that's appropriate for you. You might cross at the ankle. This is a variation of pigeon pose. It's a great hip opener. The deep inhale. Lengthen your spine. Imagine all the way from the tip of your tailbone to the top of your head. You're lengthening your spine. And then exhale and leading with your heart, hinging deep down here at the hip, not across here at the waist. Deep down at the hip, hinging forward. Keep your gaze lifted. Keep your breath deep and full. Next inhale, rise back up. And release the hands. We're going to do the fold on this side 1 more time. Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale and leading with the heart. Hinging forward. Don't go any further than you can keep your spine long. I'd rather you not bend forward at all than to collapse at the low belly. Inhale, rise back up. Let's feel gratitude for the feet, gratitude for the calves, and for the knees, and the thighs. Good. And then mindfully release. Take pigeon to the other side. Reestablish from the ground up. Toes lifted and spread. Feel your sit bones. Relax the shoulders. Take your fingertips underneath your left thigh and cross over where it's appropriate for you. You want to keep the toes active because that protects the knee. Feel your sit bones. Draw the chin in. Draw shoulders down and back. Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale and leading with your heart, hinging forward, even if it's ever so slightly. Keep your breath deep and full. Spine long as if you were leaning against the wall behind you. Deep, full inhale. Full exhale. Now rise back up. Relax the shoulders. Draw the chin in. Scoop the tailbone. Deep inhale. Exhale and leading with the heart. Hinging forward. That's what we call a flex at the hip. Inhale, rise back up. Gratitude for the foot. Gratitude for the calf. And gratitude for the knee. Gently release. Transitions are so important. Now at the beginning of class, remember we talked about 3 types of mindset. You have Rajasic, which is all over the place. You pulled in every direction. You have Tamasic, where you don't want to get off the couch. And that's exactly, the more Tamasic I am, the more I know I need to go outside and go for a walk or take a bike ride, just get moving. And the third is Sattvic, just riding with the waves, nice and smooth. Just notice if the type of energy that you're feeling has shifted from the beginning of class. It doesn't always shift. Sometimes it shifts in a way that you're not happy about. But just notice if there has been a change. There's nothing you need to do about it. You just need to notice and become aware. Just become aware. Relax in your shoulders. Let's roll them back one more time. Roll them forward. We're going to do a sun salutation with a twist. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhaling, hinging at the hips, folding halfway forward, bringing your body parallel with your thighs. And another deep inhale. Exhaling, melting out to the extent that you can over your legs. Bring your left hand to your right foot, your right hand to your low belly. We're going to do a 3-part twist. Deep inhale to lengthen the spine, exhaling, twisting from low belly. Deep inhale, exhaling, twisting from the ribs. Staying with your breath. And exhale, twisting from the heart center. Right hand can stay on your hip or come to your low back. You can externally rotate and reach for the sky. If you're reaching for the sky, draw that arm bone into the socket. Still sending energy out through your fingertips. Keeping your breath deep and full. Unwind. Come back to center. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhaling. Inhale, rise up to seated. Whew, you can feel the circulation in that one. So good for every body system. Nervous, circulatory, lymphatic, endocrine, all of them. Take that to the other side. Deep inhale. Exhale and hinging at the hip, coming halfway forward, leading with your heart. Another inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale and melting out over your thighs. Bring the right hand to the left foot. Left hand to your low belly. Take your 3-part twist. Follow the rhythm of your breath. With each inhale, you lengthen. With each exhale, you go into the twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and twisting. Keep your gaze lifted. Chin drawn in. Shoulder blades relaxed. Left hand can stay at the hip, come to the low back, or externally rotate and sweep it to the sky. Draw the upper arm bone in. Deep inhale. Exhale and melting out over the legs. This time imagine the very tip of your tailbone. And as you inhale, roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Giving your spine just a beautiful massage as you roll up. 1 vertebra at a time. Ah, doesn't that feel so good? All right. Now it's time to sit back in your chair into your most comfortable position. Let the chair support you. You can place your hands palms down, palms up. You can make a circle with your hands, whatever's most comfortable for you. Find a point, gazing forward just above eye level, and then gently close your eyes. With your eyes gently closed, I want you to feel the rise of your low belly as you inhale. Feel the fall of your low belly as you exhale. Rise of your low belly as you inhale. Fall of your low belly as you exhale. So hum. I am all right, right now. You can release any practice of naming your breath and begin to go into a full state of relaxation. We'll begin from the ground up. Relax your feet, your calves. Relax your thighs and your hips. Relax your hands and your arms. Relax your low belly. Allow the area around your heart to soften. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Relax your jaw. Keep your lips softly closed and let your teeth part slightly. Notice your tongue. Release it from the roof of your mouth. Relax the muscles of your face. The muscle right between your eyebrows. Let it just open in all directions like a butterfly. Relax your scalp. Completely relax. You are relaxed. Slowly begin to come back to your body. Feel the sensations of the air and your soft clothing against your skin. Be aware of the softness of the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. Slowly begin movement of your fingers, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And start to circle your wrists and your ankles. Take your head to one side, bring it back to center, and then take it over to the other side. And back to center. And if you'd like, take a nice long stretch overhead. As you're ready, bring it all back to center. And bring your hands together at heart center in Anjali Mudra. Feel the amazement of the inner workings of your body, your heart beating, the rhythm of your breath. Soft, gentle feel of the air as it goes in and out through the nostrils. Deep gratitude to each of you for being here with me today. May you be peaceful. May you be happy. May you be at ease. Namaste. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope things are going well as we mindfully and soulfully transition into going back out into the society and society back in with us. Let's choose how we react. Let's lead with our heart. Again, namaste.